My name is Dwan Jones. I'll be doing this video over parking here at West Liberty University. I interviewed a couple of students that go here at the university to get their intake on the parking. The first person that I will be interviewing is Zach Vincenti, a West Liberty football player. Have you ever been late to any classes here on campus because of parking?
Why, yes, I have parked multiple times on campus far away from my destination, like parking at Maine. I've had to park all the way down by the ASRC because there was nowhere to park on campus and I was 5-7 minutes late to class.
Okay. Where do you feel like on campus is the worst spot to park?
The worst spot to park on campus is definitely the Union CAF area because there you can't park anywhere there during the day because that's all teacher parking. And I feel like we should add more student parking so some people, even for people who can't walk like or injured or something, they should be able to have somewhere to park.
How many tickets do you feel like you've gotten?
Personally, me, I've never had any tickets because, you know, but multiple of my friends have gotten tickets because they don't care about anything. Fuck, redo it.
If they could expand parking on campus, where do you feel like they should expand at?
I feel like they should expand parking by Main
Why?
because I feel like there's a lot of room there to where at least, at 10, 15 spots just so some people could park there. I don't know.
On to my next two interviewees, Jude and Trent, two other West Liberty football players. Have any of you two gotten any parking tickets while being up here on campus?
Yes, I actually have quite a few. I usually get them in the morning when I'm trying to get breakfast, in and out, but it's just not in and out fast enough for the officers. They go through their rounds every morning, so that's how I got mine. What about you, dude?
Yeah, I have quite a few tickets actually. Parking outside the Wild Cafe in 30-minute parking. I believe I'm there for 30 minutes, but I guess the officers are not. But other than that, that's it.
Where do you guys feel like the worst place to park is on campus?
If I'm going to class, because everywhere else is employee parking on one-way streets, it would have to be the SRC because it's farthest from main hall and all the classes are that way, and the SRC is right here. What do you think?
I have to agree with you also, Trent. I believe the SRC is also the worst place to park because it's a pretty long walk from the SRC to class.
If campus was to expand parking, where do you feel like they should expand at?
I think right by the places where we be at, so I would have to say, I don't know how to do this because this isn't my field, but I would have to say all those employee parking spots, I feel like there should be more parking spots for us, by the cafe or by main hall, because that's usually where we're at, by the Union Cafe, main hall, so I think that'd be a good place to expand parking for us.
I would say it's by the CAF and the main hall also because it's mostly employee parking there. It's more students than employees on campus, so I feel like that should be the best place.
Thank you, too.
No problem.
Now on to my last interviewee, Anthony Smoot, another West Liberty football player. If campus was to expand parking, where do you feel like they should expand at?
I feel like we need a parking expansion everywhere, or at least a big parking garage or something, because the parking here is ridiculous.
Is parking a problem here on campus?
I feel like parking is a really big problem here on campus.
Why?
Because half the time when you go somewhere, you have nowhere to park. Like, I want to go to the cab, I have to park all the way at the ASRC just to walk to the cab. And half the time the weather is horrible, so I'm walking through rain, snow, hail.
Where do you feel like the worst place to park on campus is?
I feel like Top of the Village is definitely the worst place to park on campus.
Why?
Because half the time there are no parking spots and you're forced to park in the back. I said in the beginning of the interview, it's raining, it's snowing, it's super cold. Just to walk to my apartment. Now I feel like there should be more parking at that on the top lot. And then people just park crazy up there, so half the time you can't even back out just to you feel me?
After interviewing these few students here at West Liberty University, I feel like their intake on the parking means it could be better, and that's something that we could talk to SGA board about, and expanding parking, or at least trying to better the parking here at West Liberty University. Thank you.